Good evening to me because apparently it's raining. That means no work for me today. I just wanted to chat a little bit on live YouTube. I'm very new at this, guys. So I'm just trying to figure out this thing. But it's raining and I got these stranded cats here. Originally, the mama there. Everybody's at work. My children's at work. I'm just home, just chilling. Hello, Rocketeria. How are you? Oh, wait. Well, this is new to me, guys. Anyway, I want to give you blue, but I don't know how to do it. I wish Ira's. I wish Ira was here, but she's attending a family affair business at a different province. Okay, just tap your name. Okay, I don't see it though. Oh, I see it. I got it. Say something. I got it. I think. Gotta say something. But anyway, fourth time. Oh, there you go. I'm just enjoying my time here. Just relaxing. And, there go my baby. My money making machine. We're both down. I'm pretty sure she can enjoy rest. Oh my goodness. I put a lot of beating on her this week. Lots and lots of weight on her. She's old like me, but she's still trucking along. Uh, I'm trying to get, I'm a very busy person, and I'm just still trying to get used to this live thing or YouTube. I never had an intention, but I just want to share my life while I have a short time here. Look at these. This is the mamas of all the kittens. Here in North Carolina, it's a rainy day, Thursday afternoon, almost evening. And I'm still trying to get used to this live streaming. Ira encouraged me to do it. Look at this. Look at this. Bunch of wild animals here. What do you want? What do you want? I don't know how Ira does it, do her live and reading the message. I'm trying to do both. Oh wait, I'm. Okay. I don't have really much to say. I made a short video. Kabayas Ati Ira encouraged me to make a short video. I mean, I was just experimenting. come by and look at my channel and laugh at my first short videos that I made. I'm learning. It's okay. I'm old, but I'm learning. I hope everybody's enjoying your time. I don't know what time it is there now. Maybe evening, maybe morning, or afternoon like mine. But thank you for your support. And I really don't, I'm not much of a big talker except one on one. This. Look, what do you want? You want some beer? That's my beer. I just want to uh, chat with you guys on my time off. I will make more videos while I'm driving, and hopefully, Ira will be there to join and sing along while I'm driving and doing my job. You can see the different scenery from my job, and I'm not gonna stay here long. I'm just chatting. It's not. I want to focus on the Philippines, but unfortunately, it's after midnight now, late, early morning, real early in the morning. I don't know where you guys are, but here is afternoon, almost evening. Usually, almost about the time I go home. But I just experimenting a little bit of this live thing. It's kind of new to me, just like AI. My children, who's a lot younger, are telling me to get to know AI is the new technology. I kind of like it, but I don't like it because it's not really showing reality. It's fake images and intel. You can make yourself, you can copy somebody. Like right now, somebody can copy my image and put it in AI and put words in my mouth that I never really, in reality, said. That's kind of scary. If someone wants to deceive people, they do that. They use their voice, they use their image, they use their face. Artificial intelligence. It is artificial. It's not real. I don't know. Some people don't agree about it. They think it's a big thing. It's great. You don't. What happens when great minds stop thinking and let the computer do all the thinking? Just like driving. You know, I became a truck driver because I love to drive. I learned how to drive since I was 10 years old, and I had my license when I was 12, and now I'm 57, and I have a lot of experience on the road driving. And all my kids, all seven of them, I taught them how to drive. No computer, nothing. And I showed them, it's real. You can kill somebody if you're driving reckless. I really mean that to all my children, and they take it serious. I said, don't be distracted because you lack experience. Don't be on the phone while you're driving. I've seen too many fatality with young drivers incidents, and they're on the phone either chatting or online or texting, and their life ended so quick. The consequence of not paying attention while you're driving, because driving is serious, and I really take that serious. I criticize my children sometimes when I'm behind the passenger seat and they're driving. Not that I don't trust them, but I always say, well, you need to slow down. You need to give space. You need to uh, be on guard, period. Don't Just because you got a green light doesn't mean the next car that's crossing the intersection is paying attention. But I'm a driver. That's my God given talent. I have 3 million miles around Canada and America driving experience. And I've never had an accident. I've never had a fatality incident, any accident that I may cause. Now, when I was 16, I did get into a head on collision. Uh, Thank God that the angels are watching me. I survived that crash. I could have sued because he was drunk. I survived that crash and I wasn't hurt. I just had maybe a seatbelt burn on my shoulder, but I walked away from it. And when I did, you know, I realized looking back now how protected I am and blessed. And I have been over the road, long distance, gone like a fisherman in the Philippines, 3 weeks at a time, and then like a fisherman, they catch their they get their money by the fish, come back to shore and sell it. But it's the same principle. Without the fishermen, no one would have fish to eat. Without truck drivers, no one would have stuff to buy for the house in the store. But anyway, I just want to test this live thing while I have time to figure out this. But yeah, you know, my kids are growing up, and my wife really, my my ex-wife, but she really did a great job. She stayed home while I was gone because I made good money where she can stay home. Nowadays, you need income to raise a family. Well, when I was doing with 7 children, it was just me providing. And even though I didn't spend time with my children, it was okay because I know they had a place to stay, food on the table, and clothes in their back. Fortunately, I come from a generation wealth family in the Philippines, and I'm looking forward to come back home and reclaim that rights that I have. I just waving to the neighbors that's walking. It's really, I I live in a kind of like paradise tropical area, but no ocean. I miss the ocean. Oh, what? You're not used to Papa being home? Oh, let me show you the neighborhood. It's typical American style, middle class neighborhood. You know, we have a lot of like big trees around where we live, and then we have neighbors, uh, walking their dog typical like this. And this is my truck. I park it in the house, and this is my house. Would love to show you inside, but I'm a private person. That's my son's car. That's my car. Nothing big. But anyway, it's really quiet around here, but I love the scenery. I love the big trees around. I'm surrounded with big trees, strong big trees. They're not going to fall down with strong winds. And believe it or not, I'm surrounded with flowers, but they're not bloomed yet. And fortunately, I'm surrounded with these cats that came to my house. Two of them, two female cats. Apparently, my children started feeding them, and then all of a sudden, now they have kittens. Too many. But anyway, it is fresh air. It is. And thank you for hanging out with me. And I'm going to call it because I don't know what, no, I don't have any content right now. So just wanted to see my environment. My environment in Bye Bye City is just as beautiful. So I'm very blessed all my life, not having to deal with uh, well, in the beginning, when I came to America, my stepfather was a soldier when he married my mother, and I was forced to leave the Philippines because of my mother. Not that she needed to go to America to make money or work abroad. She didn't. She just fell in love with the American guy who's fortunately not as poor, I mean, not as rich as my family in the Philippines, but my grandmother didn't like it. But by then, me being 8 years old, she was already a grown woman. So she made her choices, and I was forced to go. Never wanted to leave the Philippines. I loved it. I loved the ocean. I loved growing up, my environment, you know. Fortunately, I didn't come from the slum or poor, but I also believe that my people in the Philippines are very kind-hearted. They believe in God, and they're very. I mean, they're just open. And I used to wonder why I was like that all my life. People say, "Oh, wow, you're so, like a sunshine. Yeah, I mean, everybody loves you." I said, "Well," I said, "that's just who I am." But then I realized it is because how God made me. Filipinos are one of the best kind people. Oh, I'm not saying all of them. There's people that steal, but majority of my people, my Filipino family, are very compassionate. You know, they put other people first. I do that in my job. And when I was growing up, I've always been like that. And I couldn't understand until I got a little older and know who I am. So I'm proud to be a Filipino. Yeah, I have my days. I'm not always, I'm just only human. I do sin. I get mad. I get angry. But I'm easy to forget about it. Not forget about it. Calm down and think about what would Jesus do. Well, anyway, I just wanted to test this live thing without Ira. She's always coaching me how to do it, but eventually I'll learn. I want to retire. I want to go back to the Philippines. I don't want to wait till I'm dead or dying. I want to go back and enjoy while I'm still a little bit young. And I really don't care about impressing anybody. I just want to do things that I didn't do because of the sacrifice that I did as a truck driver. You know, and I encourage my children. I said, don't let time slip you by. This is your prime time. You're in your 20s, early 30. Use it wisely. Don't just go to work and just, you have no children right now. You're not married. Use your time wisely. Don't waste it. Follow your dreams. And that's what I tell people. When I meet people on YouTube, I said, you're doing a great job. If this is your passion and this is your dream to be a YouTuber, not for money, but because you enjoy doing what you do, then follow it. Because that's your God given talent when you have a passion to do something. It's a vision that God gives you. It didn't come from you, it came from God. I support as many people as I can, and I don't expect anything back from them, and that's the thing that my sometimes it makes me upset about Kabayas Ate Mommy Sunshine. She gets really jealous and very protected over me. But I told her, I'm over that. I'm not looking. I found it. And if she doesn't believe it, then, what can I do? You know? I I just said to her, we're in our 50s, both of us in our 50s. We lived our life, we raised our children, we done what we did. And we did it pretty well because our children are doing well for themselves. But right now, I just want to focus and enjoy life. I want to explore the Philippines that I was born in. I don't need to explore anywhere else but the 7,000 islands that the Philippines has that God made. I would love to see different culture, different, because we're the melting pot. Not just like the America. There's different cultures, and there's different Filipinos. There's different culture. I come from Spanish, Bisaya, in Bye Bye City, not Iloilo, Leyte. Ara comes from, she's Ilocano. I don't know what all that means, but we're all one family. We're all Filipino. But there is no pure Filipino. My great grandmother is Chinese. My grandfather is Spanish from Cebu. So, you know, we're, and my children, they're all mixed up. I didn't have, my first wife was not Filipino, nor my second wife, but my children are beautiful. They look like Filipino, but a different twist. They're my first wife. I have two children. They're American and not American, but black and Filipino. They're very good. They have hair like mine. They don't have black people hair. They have complexion like mine. But you can tell they're mixed. And my other children, the other five children, are Japanese and Filipino. You know, I never had no intention or picking what kind of race that I dated. It's just if I feel a good vibe, then that's who I dated when I was younger. I didn't date too much because I was married for 30 years with one woman and my first wife 2 years. But I was young. I was 21 years old when I got married and divorced at 23, and then I got remarried at 27 till now. But anyway, that's the story of my life. Yeah, I have Chinese blood in me. The great grandmother is Chinese, so that's why Filipinos are very good looking and smart because we have the almost everybody in in the world uh, come to the Philippines back in the early days and colonize us, which is okay. But we have our own country now. We're stronger, we're smarter, and that's what I love about the new generation. They're so smart, they're so educated, but they still humble. They still have that blood of being humble and believe in the faith of God. That's why I really believe that we are a blessed nation. We've gone through a lot. You know, like in America, they had slavery. Well, we did too in the Philippines when the Spaniard came there and colonized us. Just like Africa when the European came there, the British. Well, we're the same. But now our country has its own identity compared to when I was growing up. It was just when I was born in the third world country, but now the Philippines is a growing nation. It's no longer a third world country. And what I love about it is they're very, the new generation, just like my kids, my children are so intelligent. It amazed me that they came from me because I wasn't very smart growing up. At least I didn't think I was, but I did have common sense, and I know how, you know. But anyway, I just wanted to do a little bit of look at this. There's too many damn daggone cats. They're just having a good time playing in the rain. You know, cats don't like rain, but of course. And then this one is always hungry. The mama, you're too spoiled. Racketeria, thanks for hanging out with me. Even though it doesn't matter to me how many views I get. I'm just testing it out. Thanks for helping me out. I got you now as my moderator. Um, and hope hope one day. What? Where are you now? Where are you staying at the moment? Oh, Dubai. Okay. How is it there? We'll check it out. Visit. Nice in Dubai. I've seen. That's a lot of people in America. That's their bucket list. They want to go see Dubai. But since you live there, what do you think about Dubai? I mean, I know they have strict rules, and which is okay. That's their country. Why? 11 years? I know. Well, I can't say nothing. I've been in America for. Well, I did go see in 2017 the Philippines for 2 weeks, but I've been here all my life since 8 years old. So, but I do miss my country. Yeah, I know. I know they're really strict, and you can't act like crazy, and which is good law and order. But you know, hopefully one day you can come back Uh, you know, save your money and make something. When you're ready to retire and slow down and just want to relax and not even think about work, you'll have a chance to come back to the Philippines. Because I was born in the Philippines and I want to die in the Philippines. I don't want to die in a different country where I was not born. God put me there, and God would uh, let me live my life, my ending life in the Philippines. I'm not saying I'm giving up in life, but I'm just saying that's where I want to end up. Now, if my kids don't want to go to the Philippines, I have two of my children that did, but if they don't, then that's up to them. But don't make your life in Dubai. Go back home. You know, it's a lot different compared it was 11 years ago. Racketeer is a whole lot different. The Philippines is not the same what it was 11 years ago. It's very improving. It's not Dubai, but it's a whole lot better than it was 11 years ago, or 20 years ago, or 40 years ago. It's improving. I mean, that's my goal in life. That my family is educated because of my mother. She created wealth in America, and she educated my cousins, and they're doctors and lawyers and teachers. Because that's what her dream was, to make sure the next generation is highly equipped and to keep moving forward and not just work. you know and I'm pretty sure you did that for your children. You work abroad so you can give them education and educate them, and to provide them, so they can be on their own and have their own. I know. Yeah. Time to come home. Time to come home. Just like me, is my age. I don't, and the rules are changing. Too much regulation, with your health, your age. They're looking for a new generation truck driver, you know. And same thing like you, they're looking for new generation workers working abroad. But yeah, you need to go home. Yeah, you should be there. You should be there. Not just because for your family, but for you to have a peace of mind and relax and enjoy the beauty of the Philippines. I know you miss that, because I do. I know Dubai has a lot of things that offers you things of luxury that the Philippines don't have yet. But here in America, it's the same thing, you know. But it's not that I don't like America. I just don't want to be here no more. I want to go back home. I do. I want to know my country. I need to learn my language. I need to relearn my language that I was first taught when I was born. I don't know how to speak Bisaya. I don't know how to speak Spanish. I don't know how to speak Ilocano, because I have Ilocano family. I used to be multi-language before I was eight. Before I went to America. Now I'm just one language. I was very fluent in different dialogue in the Philippines, because I had different family that was in a different area. I I still know a little bit, but not enough to communicate like in the Philippines. But it's okay, as long as I stay there. pretty sure I can relearn it. I know I can. But anyway, I don't know what time is it there. It's got to be like mm, midnight, maybe. Yeah, figured midnight. Well, you get some rest. I'm gonna go back and watch YouTube on my day off. Ira is resting, sleeping. But anyway, I'll talk to you. Oh, that's my good-looking son here going to work. Alfie, you going to work now? He just woke up. He bought that car on his own. I didn't buy that for him. Like, my children know how to make their own money. They don't ask money from me. So anyway, I'm going back in. Just wanted to thank you for coming and spend a little time with me. You need to get rest. I don't know what time you have to go to work, but I know after midnight, so thanks for spending your time with me, Rocketeer. Can't wait to hear you sing. I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you guys. My live without Ira. Bye bye.